Hey, what's up? I'm JL.
And I'm Rainer, and this is the NRL Fantasy Flog.
Hey, week one in the bag, in the books.
How'd you go? Okay, yeah, pretty good.
Had a good week. Yeah, we both had a pretty good week.
I got 897, so just below the 900.
Yeah, there are a lot of big scores. I got just over 900, 905. But yeah, it was great. All the cashies like getting tries and scoring big. So
Yeah.
I think anywhere over 800 is probably an average score.
Yeah, it is.
So, and we had some monster ones in our leagues, which I'll talk about at the end of the show.
Okay.
Anything you want to touch on from last week? The games? What excited you? What surprised
Not really
you?
excited me. There was obviously some surprising scores and some good scores for players that we didn't expect.
Yep.
Quite as well. But I think the first thing that I think you really need to pay attention to round one is there's so much wet weather footy.
It was.
So I mean, that's not how the games are going to get played anyway.
A lot of those backs had a tough time.
Yeah, so
You're talking Teddy in particular, aren't you?
I'm talking Teddy. I'm talking a lot of those guys, even the guys that scored big, Jake Friend as well. He took advantage of a lot of drop ball for the Roosters.
Yeah.
So they were defending a lot.
Yeah.
Which doesn't explain why Rick Rowley did nothing, but yeah, it's players like that where it's wet weather and conditions and all that crap. So
Yeah.
obviously don't take too much out of round one.
No.
Depends on if it supports what you think. If it does, then
But just be happy that everyone's making a lot of money early, so it's going to be...
if it's sort of
Yeah, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a really close season. So I might quickly mention the apples and spuds. So last year, if you knew, last year we ran golden apples and dirty spuds, which were the best fantasy scorers of the week, and also the bottom ones, just for their interest sake. And I think we called them apples and spuds because of my team name, the Fantasy Fruiterer. So anyway,
yeah.
So obviously, we'll chuck up I'll probably put up a screenshot today, just for the first one, just so you know what to expect. We might not do it every week, but
Probably won't.
yeah. So obviously, I won't run through all of them, but obviously, Friend and James Tarmeer close to the centuries at 92 each.
Yeah.
Pretty good plays in there, except for Orbison. You got Farah's in there, Talmalolo, Fafita, which we all probably had. The new boy Kieran, fantastic, and Morgan.
Yeah.
So some of those blokes are in there, which is fantastic. And the spuds, led by Sasai Feki, who was a pretty regular spud last year. DWZ was up there. Manly's didn't take long for Manly backline to get in there. Even Garrick was dreadful, along with most of the backline there. Another Kashi Sivo was in there, unfortunately. Greg Inglis was in there.
All wingers.
So we'll chuck up the screenshot.
All wingers and occasional centres.
Yeah, so there's all the terrible players.
Don't touch them.
Alright, so we'll get into the...
Yeah, we'll get into this week. So the biggest probably news out of this week, there's been a few ins, a few outs, that I noticed anyway. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all the games, but Blake Laurie's starting at lock for Brazil, so people are pretty happy with him. Finu is making his way back to the bench.
He's on the bench, yeah.
Manly, he was a big one last year that everyone wanted. This year, probably not as appealing because his price has already gone up. Rapana starts for Raiders, so Simonson's gone. So if you backed on him as a cash cow, then...
He was owned by like 10% of people too.
Oh,
it's a shame.
Yes. Eagles have got another utility on the bench with Jamin Salmon, so...
Yeah, Will Smith's out.
The whole Reid Marnie thing is still a thing.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know if Salmon's... I'm sure he can fill in for dummy half. I don't know if he's any good.
Yeah.
Might be good for Mahoney.
Dave Fafita starts and Pangai Jr. starts for Broncos with a couple of their forwards out. And what else was there? Well, Isaac Luke's back in. Yeah. Well, he's named in the extended squad, so he might come back in for the Warriors on the Sunday game.
Yep.
So, I mean, that's just the main ones. Anything you want to talk about with those?
Or? I actually just went through games.
Yeah.
Games, and if people...
I was going to, but I was like, no one cares about most of the guys.
Yeah. It's probably just talking to some of the guys. I mean, with all the trades, you just like everyone did fairly well, so it's just the cashies that you missed out on.
Yeah.
That you need to get in because there's not really that many trade outs. I don't think. There might be a couple of like options you could trade out, but it's only round 1.
It's only the guys that have been dropped, injured, like Nathan Brown. Obviously, you can add in. Not many people did. Turns out.
Frizzell there was a few on Frizzell.
Yeah, so he's gone for a few weeks.
So for the Saints South, I was actually thinking we could tip the games again and pick. We want to return the Golden 8.
Not really.
No, okay. Maybe later in the season when it gets dice down. But just in the Saints South game, people obviously Host and Laurie are the 2 cashies you want to be looking at. Host in particular, if you haven't got him. He was solid. He wasn't spectacular or anything, but he was solid. And Laurie's a few other fantasy pages were talking about him last week. It sort of slipped under my radar. I didn't really know much about him.
Well, the big risk with him was that he was starting on the bench, and but he proved that he can score 50, on the bench.
Yeah, 50 points in 40 minutes.
Got some good minutes.
So he should at least get another 40 minutes this week starting. And even if he goes back to the bench, if he picks up 30 minutes, he's a pretty solid point per minute player. So there's some good price rises there, and he's certainly one that I might be looking to trade in this week for one of my shit forwards.
Shit forwards.
I've got one shit forward. Vaughan did really well, 57 in 54 minutes, and he's probably like a premium option. Especially without JDB.
Vaughan's last year though, he had so many head knocks.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't miss games. He had a lot of HIAs where he had to go off for 15 and come back and
Plus the Saints pack was stacked, but with a few outs, he might be leading the charge there a little bit more. So he was certainly one I was looking at to upgrade to. Obviously, with Ravalawa did really well. He got 10 tackle busts, I think.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think on the basis of that alone, if you don't have him, because he was base price, so bring him in. I'll
probably even start him. St George didn't look great last week, so and obviously they're up against a tough Souths team. But if they start getting some momentum, he might even bag a few tries. It'd be great to go along these tackle busts. The other one I wanted to talk about was McInnes. Because he only got 72 minutes, 45 points. So I think you mentioned last week he might, just because the pack they were going up against, Tamalolo.
Well, every time they bring on Dufty, they've got to do some kind of reshuffle. Yeah. And it's either him that's going to miss out, or it's going to be, they can shift him to lock, and then whoever's playing lock, like Laurie, might drop out. Doesn't matter. But it doesn't even work, but they're going to keep doing it.
I was actually, Guinness was locked into as my starting hooker, but I dropped him last minute to balance the team a bit better. But if you've got him, I wouldn't be too worried just yet. That's it for them.
Yeah, I don't have anything for anyone.
Souths. Obviously Cook.
Corey Allen's out, but why'd you have him?
Yeah.
Cook, if you got him, keep him. If you don't, he's going to lose money, so keep waiting.
Braden Burns is probably the one I want to talk about. I talked him up last week and then didn't get him. We're probably going to bring him in this week.
Yeah, he did good, scored good, but I don't see a point in spending money on centres.
No, I'll put him in the wing fullback spot.
Even so.
Sivo there. I need to.
Because you got guys like Ravalawa who's cheaper.
Yeah.
Teddy.
Not paying money for Teddy when they're on their way down. RTS.
I mean, that's my backline. So
I know, that's why you're not.
I'm not worried about it at all.
If we don't have any guns, I think he's a mid-range, not a bad option. So anyway,
Cam Murray's good.
Cam Murray's good. You got to try to bolster those stats. I'd be a bit worried if he doesn't score tries.
Just score tries.
Okay. Sick for them.
That's all right.
Do you go Rabbits?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I go Rabbits. Canberra, Melbourne. Bateman was probably a big story there.
Bateman was solid, eh? I watched you play and I was like, he'll be a keeper by the end of the year.
Yeah, 100%.
So, you don't need to get him right away, though.
Expensive. Yeah, he's break even.
He's not like max price. He's not going up hugely in value. He may not play 80, but he'll still play good enough to score every week.
He played 80 last week because Simonson went off. And
Yeah, he moved out to the
shuffled out a
centres
little bit, but
him and Whitehead, and they've all shifted around.
who knows with Ricky Stewart though. And CNK was the other one who did a fairly good job.
Yeah.
Started off pretty slow, but ended up with 40. Pretty happy with that.
Yep.
If you got him, well done. That's it.
Yeah, don't really care about the rest of them.
Melbourne. Don't get excited about the Bromwich brothers' scores. They
Nah.
bag tries.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't excited about any of them, to be honest.
Oh, Munster is.
Yeah, but Munster's the same as he was last year. You get what you pay for.
Yeah, I think he might
You
do a
get
bit better.
45 points, then
I think he might average closer to 50 this year. Anyway.
no.
And Hughes with the try, 45.
Yeah.
Wasn't that excited with him.
No.
Okay. Croft was probably a surprise for me.
Yeah, but he's Croft. He's dead to everyone from last year. Doesn't matter.
Josh Adokar, he only got 30. So if you got him, don't worry. You paid too much for him, but
Yeah.
he'll get once he gets tries, he'll be fine. Don't trade him.
Don't buy wingers.
Don't buy him.
Don't buy wingers unless they're base price.
Brisbane and the Cowboys. This is a big one. Oh, who'd you go?
I'll tip.
It's not Melbourne.
I'll tip Raiders, mate.
Yeah, I hate Raiders fans, but I'll tip Melbourne.
They look impressive. They're not that good though. But I don't rate the Storm either.
Brisbane and the Cowboys, the big one.
Is it?
Gillette is probably the biggest talking point.
Yeah, he played good. He made a lot of
This
tackles.
is all tackles. There was not much else.
So that's the thing. Broncos kept dropping the ball, which if they attacked a bit better,
So
he gets less points.
Yeah, no Lodge this week. TPJ.
And their coach, what's his face? Seabolt was talking about still he wants to be able to move Gillette out to the edge at some point.
Yeah.
Or spend time out there. And it's like, the only reason he can't at the moment is because they got a couple of guys out suspended. And
yeah. Don't go out of your way to go and get Gillette.
if you got him, good on you. Good on you. But yeah, I think he's not going to be consistently that good.
No.
But yeah, if he plays lock 80 minutes, he'll score well enough to be happy about him.
I just want to keep an eye on Fafita this week. Don't rush out to get him because he's starting, but just keep an eye on him because he might do really well.
I may not even start. Like, who knows what they're going to do with their forwards in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. But Bird was good.
Bird was good, yeah.
With that. Some solid tackle busts.
Looks a lot better than he did last year.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I don't even like them.
You got James Roberts. I think he said he's good to play.
Going to play this week.
You shouldn't have got him. Trade him out now. He's probably a trade out.
Don't buy a centre. There's so many centres out there that are base price and dual position. You don't need him.
Tamalolo, big story for the Cows.
Yeah, he was obviously pre-season. People were worried about where he was going to play, which is he was going to play lock. He smashed it.
Yeah.
He's the same as he was last year. Same as every year.
Yeah. You give him.
You'll get him into your team at some point if you don't have him already.
Yep.
So.
You can probably wait if you haven't got him.
Yeah, because he's getting a bit pricey now.
And Morgan absolutely destroyed it. Nearly 500 kick metres as well.
No surprise there. I knew Morgan was going to be good.
Not 68 good though. So, with a try.
Yeah, you got to try.
And Jordan Carr, who probably what we expected.
Yeah.
But
he needs to bust a tackle at some point in his career.
Like the Cows got a few tries, he just was not involved in any of them.
Nah.
Which is a worry, so that's...
Yeah, but the thing is, that means there's a lot of improvement in him. So if you've got him, which a lot of people do, I do, probably don't play him if you can help it. But
I'll be playing Craig Burns.
Wouldn't rush to sell him. Because that's the thing. If the Cowboys do put some points on, and against the Broncos, they probably will.
Yeah.
He could pop up for their trial too.
He got his break even.
All you need is all you need is a couple of good scores in a row, and then suddenly he looks like a champion. So hold him.
Yeah, that's it. Hess and McGuire, pretty average.
Yeah, don't bother.
Picking Brisbane.
Cowboys.
Nice.
Broncos won't bounce back ever.
Cronulla.
Until they get some decent
the
runs.
Gold Coast. Cronulla need to bounce back. Fafita, probably one of the... Nakora, probably the biggest.
Nakora.
There.
Not only he played good, scored good, looks good, looks like a first grader.
Yeah.
And obviously starting on the right, which was Luke Lewis's position last year.
Yeah.
So hopefully, when Graham comes back later in the year,
You're saying that because you don't have Catewell.
yeah, he can replace Catewell because Catewell's more utility, and Nakora can be like a season-long keeper in the centres.
You're probably right. As a coach, that's what I'd be probably doing.
Yeah. So everyone got on board Nakora. If you didn't, you probably should.
Get him this week.
That's one you have to make because he's going to make a lot of money.
And Catewell did okay.
Yeah, but Catewell did Catewell things.
Standard, yeah, 42. So. And Fafita's solid.
Yeah.
72 minutes, really good. I didn't think he'd ever go off. And set and forget captain. SJ, 38.
Yeah, but it didn't really work out that well.
Yeah, they didn't. Actually, it was probably Moylan getting involved in a bit more.
Yeah, it'll take a while for combinations and stuff for halves.
Yeah, 38 base stats is not terrible. I'm not worried about it at all. I did have him. I did keep him. But anyway.
Especially playing against the Titans. Yeah, so he's going to bounce back this week.
I would hope so. And Gallen, the 29, was fantastic. Shouldn't have him, but...
Like, he's not relevant anymore.
No. And he got less minutes, which is even better.
Yeah.
Gold Coast.
Gold Coast.
Probably Peaks and Arrow and Cardi and the story. But they hadn't, their halves are probably the story. They haven't got any.
Yeah,
they've got backup ones. But...
They're a mess.
Yeah,
they got good forwards that they've invested in, or meant to be good forwards, big forwards, and they don't do nothing.
They were terrible. Like,
Arrow's the only guy I would look at in that whole team for the season.
I didn't think he'd go off either. He played 55 straight and then come back.
Yeah, well, that's the problem too, isn't it?
But Pete's was surprisingly good. Obviously, no hooker on the pitch.
Pete's has always been one of those guys that's dependable for a certain level of scores.
Yeah.
And then he'll get injured.
Yeah, well, that's right.
When you need him the most. So, when you trade him in. So, I wouldn't rush to get him either.
Ryan James, 25, 60 minutes. Why did he go off?
Because he only had 25 fantasy points. Don't.
Like he's an edge player. He's the captain. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. They were already hopeless, so.
Cardi outscored him. That's it.
Saying a lot, isn't it?
Not much else to talk about there, really. Like, if you got.
I think the problem with Ryan James and Cartwright and all that, because they have like a halves problem at the moment with injuries, and everyone keeps thinking that Cardi's like the utility half forward, ball playing forward, so they keep putting him out there to do. And it's just watching a guy run sideways. It's hard to watch. A hopeless player, hopeless team. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Cronulla? Probably picking Cronulla.
Picking the Sharks. Comfortably.
Newcastle and Penrith should be a good game.
Newcastle played good.
Claymore was quite strong.
Claymore's strong, but
58
minutes, yeah. Probably Pong is the one that most people are interested in because a lot of people have him. I don't know why.
Pretty much every fantasy website.
I think you've got to sell him too.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't sell him, it's going to be like Brodie Croft last year, where you end up holding him for 6 weeks, lose $200,000, and then be like, oh damn. Or he scores 70 and makes me look like a dickhead.
I don't think he scores 70, but I think he will be a bit more reliable.
He should score better than he did.
Yeah.
In the trials, the last trial they had, everything went to him and Fitzgibbon out on that side. Yeah. First game, they don't go there at all.
At all. Fitzgibbon.
So it's going to be one of those things with the Knights, just how they play, I think, that week.
Yeah.
Which side they go to.
I reckon if you got him, I probably wouldn't sell him. I don't know.
I would. Just because you can pick up
Fitzgibbon, 26. If you got him, I mean, we told you he was going to be...
No one really have him now. I think they've already sold him if they did.
I'd hold him, but I wouldn't have got him.
I'd get rid of him.
Connor Watson was probably the big dud there, 18. But shouldn't have him.
We've seen him do that before.
Sione Matautia, a few people talking about him in the centres. He got 34, which is less than all the other centre options.
Yeah, but the problem was, people are talking him up because he was dual position. There's other dual positions that are cheaper. And better.
There was one bloke in our league that got him. Oh, you played him, I think. You played Louis?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't check his team though. I couldn't. So that
was annoying.
Another shit thing about fantasy for round one.
Yeah. Edric Lee, champion, legend.
Yeah.
Don't have him in your team, but it was just good to watch.
Yeah.
Penrith, Obviously, Tamio. Don't rush to get him either.
I don't know what happened there.
60 minutes. Did they... Oh, that Hamo Sele.
Yeah, Sally went off injured immediately, so that stuffed up the whole rotations and stuff. So,
yep. Although he's probably going to be the best forward because RCG no good. And oh no,
yeah,
Fisher Harris did it right.
Kim Gillard started on the bench too, so Tamo was a beneficiary because he had to do all the work.
JF.
Tamo does that though. He'll have another game where he scores 25 in 60 minutes. It's
57 points for Fisher Harris, 46 tackles, solid. He played the whole 80 because of the injury, probably.
Yeah.
Wade Egan is probably obviously he's dropped back to the bench now.
Yeah.
Sione.
So don't bother with both of them, all of them.
Cleary just not be able to solid score without doing anything.
Yeah.
It's good. You got him.
Yeah, that's not all great.
If you picked Dylan Edwards and Mansour, probably shouldn't have, but they're not trades. I don't think they're trades. Penrith will bounce back. They were terrible though.
Yep.
Penrith will bounce back.
Okay, Knights. Didn't like the Panthers. Couldn't beat the Eels, mate.
Good spoons last year. Manly and the Roosters. Manly were...
Fanil Blake, gone.
Yeah, well, he actually was pretty solid. I think I mentioned that Desi rated him. So,
well, he had to. He did nothing.
I was talking to somebody, because there was a few years back, I don't know if Desi Hasler was coaching then or if it was Tui, that Tapau wasn't allowed to offload the ball. He played out wide and stuff like that. I don't know. It might have been Hasler. I can't remember. I'm just worried for Tapau again this year.
No, don't be worried. You'll be right. It's just they played shit, wet weather.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And he has that in his game anyway, where he has a few quiet games.
Gerbo was okay.
Yeah, missed a few tackles.
Coruscant got a heap of tackles, but other than that, it was just nothing.
Well, the problem with Coruscant now is finding on the bench, so again, that's issues.
DCE, hold.
Yeah, hold, but whatever.
Garrick, if you
had him, get rid of him.
Him up.
Please.
Hopefully you got a bit of money to go elsewhere.
Just go sideways there, another rookie.
Yeah, Turbo I heard's out for 4 rounds as well.
Yeah, they keep changing, don't they?
Yeah, so Elliot
Round 4.
will hang around. I think he'll improve. It
Doesn't matter. Don't touch it. No. Manly backs, mate. Manly outside packs, don't touch them.
Exactly. And the Roosters, Jake Friend, obviously big story there.
Yeah, went with the footy, played shit, had to make a lot of tackles, scored a try.
Yep. Oh, he'll end up being one of the top ones, but I probably don't need
to. No doubt, but he's not going to get 90 again.
Most people are probably running with one really good hooker anyway, so you don't need to trade sideways or anything like that.
Yeah.
And same Teddy, hold on to him.
Yeah, hold Teddy.
If he's going to bounce back.
Problem is the SCG pitch, he can't change direction. No, that's what they said. It's so soft, and he doesn't wear long studs anymore since he did his knee at the Tigers. Yeah. So he said he'd rather slip over than do a knee again. So anytime they play at home, they're playing the first 3 home games there. So obviously, if you don't have him, you're probably cheering because his price has gone down. If you do, just hold him, you'll get right eventually.
Latrell, obviously, he did okay.
Why are you spending money on a centre?
Yeah. Radley's probably the one everyone wants to know about.
He's not a must sell.
Nah, like you got him because you weren't short. Just give him a few.
Got him because you didn't listen to anyone.
Give him a few weeks. That's what I'm saying.
He's not going to be a keeper gun, but he won't. Whatever.
And I know our viewers won't have him, and won't rush to get him. But yeah, don't.
If you do have him, and
if
you're worried about him, just trade him to John Bateman. It's easy. All you have to do.
I meant Orbo. Don't get Orbo.
Oh, Orbo. Yeah. Don't. That's.
Who knows? McBride will be back in.
Yeah, this week.
Well, anyway.
Actually, you don't even need him against Manly. So.
No. Oh, and the Morris brother. If you got on him because of his trial form or whatever.
Wingers. Don't touch wingers. Only buy wingers when they're base price.
The Roosters, by probably a fair way.
Yeah, they'll play shit, but they'll still win by 20.
And then we're on Sunday, the Bulldogs and Para. Not much happened on the Bulldogs. A heap of tackling from Tolman and
it's good to see that they played very poorly against the Warriors and they've been rewarded with no changes. Just, I can't even. There's a lot I don't like about that team.
There's a lot of missed tackles too. Like Adam Elliott missed seven tackles, and he's playing a lock. He played 50 minutes a lock.
Yeah.
Narpa missed 4 tackles.
Tolman played okay.
Tom was okay.
Could have gone a bit better score-wise, but did alright.
Oh, that's where he peaked out anyway. Lachlan Lewis is probably the star of their team.
Yeah.
Heap of kick meters, and he was doing all the tackling as well.
Yeah.
He's fairly pricey though, so. Tolman's still not a bad buy at that price if you're looking to upgrade. Napa, I've got Napa. I've got to do something. Napa.
Yeah, Napa, you could go to.
I think even if he has a good game, we talked about it at the start, 35 is going to be the top.
Yep.
If you got Kieran Holland, probably don't worry too much just
Why
yet.
do you spend money on a centre? Too many cheap ones you could have got.
There's nothing else going on there.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
They'll be battling for the spoon, along with
Titans
and
Manly.
from the first week. Para had actually. They played alright. They played quite well. I thought they were quite impressive.
Well, Jennings is suspended, so Hoffman's in there. Sivo's still there, even though George Jennings has been named in the extended squad.
Yeah, he was due back next week.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'd be ahead, especially if Sivo does nothing again this game.
Yeah.
I brought in Sivo right at the end because I had no wing fullback cover, and I got rid of Dylan Brown because I got too many halves.
Oh, that was stupid.
I don't think it's stupid because everyone made money except for Sivo.
Yeah, but you don't need cover.
So I'll be looking.
Not when you got trades.
Yeah, I've got a fair bit of money though. I'm probably bringing a wing fullback.
Even with Sivo, don't stress about it. If he has one good game, like his break-even's low because his base price. So
you wouldn't have been playing him anyway, I imagine.
He's going to be like Sione Katoa from last year, though. We end up holding him for half the season.
Probably
and trade him back in like round 15.
Yeah, he'd probably be a red dot next week anyway.
Yeah, red dots aren't the worst thing. You can always do some repolling and stuff.
New Corey was really good.
Yeah, you got to try.
Yep.
They go that way a lot because he's playing on
I was actually a bit disappointed with Lane's output.
No, I wouldn't be too worried. Thing is,
it's still good.
He's playing alongside Dylan Brown.
Yeah.
Once Brown sort of gets more used to playing first grade and gets more control of the ball, like, he didn't really get to do a lot.
Well, that was the problem with Sivo. They obviously Mitch Mose, everything went through that side. Mitch Mose on the right side, and when it did go left, you got George Jennings. You got
Michael Jennings who doesn't pass it. Yeah,
biggest ball hog.
Yeah, well, he's out this week, so Sivo, if he gets to play. Yeah.
And Reid Mahoney was okay as well.
People will get excited about him because he got over 50, but he got a try, 2 tackle busts, and a line break in one play.
Yeah.
If he didn't get that, he would have walked off the field with 35. So, obviously, it's good if you got him. You'd be happy you got points and that. But he's not...
no, he's not a must-have.
Must-have, yeah.
Is that it for them? James Salmon.
Yeah. On the bench. Utility, he'll play 10 minutes.
That's it. Alvaro was disappointing. 24.
Yeah, especially with Nathan Brown getting injured early too. Like, you would have expected some... But Parramatta won, so I don't see too much changing with their forwards.
Probably going to go Parramatta this game.
Yeah, for sure. By about 30.
Reid Mahoney's in for another try.
Mitch Moses, keeper.
He got 50, didn't he?
He played the best game I've seen him play in a while.
He did miss 7 tackles.
But the thing is, Mitch Moses plays like Mitch Moses, where he turns up every couple of weeks and has a good game and then goes away for a month. So keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on his dives as well.
Yeah.
West Tigers versus the Warriors. Yep. Last game of the round.
Mbai's probably going to come back in, they're saying.
Yeah.
So
with
changes nothing.
Fanua out, maybe.
Yeah, someone.
Farah probably not going to score 2 tries every week. Don't rush to get him down. Luke Garner's probably the big story there.
Yeah, try as well.
Really
Another
good.
rookie scoring a try.
He's a strong fella, so yeah, that helps everybody. Rookie scoring tries.
Yep.
Hopefully he gets a 80-minute game.
Yeah, just sit back and watch the prizes, the cash roll in on him.
They got 4 forwards on the bench again, named, so
yeah,
nothing going to change.
And then Thomas McHaley
was pretty strong.
Scored well off the bench.
Yeah, all the bench players were really strong.
If you got him, you're happy.
Otherwise, was a beast. All their bench forwards did really well. Matto, happy with his 51. Still based.
I'm still not. The Tigers don't ever appeal to me.
Masters, if you got him, yeah, well, he did okay. He did 45. Alex Twile was probably a disappointment from me. I thought he'd do a bit better.
Nah, that's what I expected.
35. He missed 2 tackles after I talked up his tackling last week. And Benji was a big surprise for me too, 47.
Someone has to do
I'm just cheering the Tigers.
Kids like the Tigers. Yeah.
Cheering the Tigers on. New Zealand had everyone scoring massive points here.
They played the Bulldogs and dominated too.
And Kieran was probably the big story.
Yeah. Obviously, if you don't have him, buy him.
Yeah.
You'll make so much money.
Yeah.
Just no-brainer, really.
Bench halves.
I mean, 50% of the comp had him, I think, already. So I don't know what the other 50 are doing.
I think Brown's even more owned, slightly. But anyway.
Yeah.
And RTS, after a really slow start, had a great second half.
Yep.
Well, everyone scored. Harris, they all scored.
Daniel Roach scored scored a try, but
yeah, what do we think?
Isaac Luke's named the extended squad.
The problem is Laurie's played last.
Yeah,
round,
so
you hold him anyway.
It's trouble.
Yeah, like he's got a really low break even, I imagine.
I'm still going to say you probably shouldn't have bought him in last week because he's not going to play enough games to justify it. It's going to cost you a trade. He would have made you some money. If he doesn't play this week, he would have only made you 40 grand, which is not really enough for burning a trade. But hey, it's your team. Do what you want.
Probably hold him this week.
Having said that, I had Lachlan Bear in my team.
Yeah.
It was one of those ones where I was like, I have to bring in one more.
I felt real dirty about that.
It was out of him and Garrick.
Good choice.
Because he's a forward, he won out.
He played alright. Well, I mean, they all played alright, though. That's the thing, so it's hard to gauge.
Yeah, so obviously Papali'i on the bench means there's going to be some question marks about minutes and stuff for the dudes there. Leeson Armour was another guy that probably people wanted more from, wanted him to start from, actually.
Oh, yeah. He's still got 46 minutes, which is...
Yeah.
Nothing's going to change, I don't think, if he's on the bench. 48 points. Tavanga, 48 points.
But yeah, the big one there is Isaac Luke, I think. If he comes in for Nathaniel Roach, last minute of the last game of the round,
Anyway,
take a 0.
I'm gonna pick the Tigers.
I'm gonna pick the Warriors.
We've got a few different this week.
Yeah,
very good. We don't need to talk about any more players or anything.
No, let's quickly run through your team. Are you gonna trade? Do any
the leagues? Oh yeah,
the league.
We'll run through the leagues, but then we'll do our team last. So obviously we started round 1, all the leagues. In Viewers League 1, I had the Scouts, toppled him over by nearly a ton.
Yeah, it doesn't always do.
And you beat Ted Wood's NRL Oracle. That was a close one, 897 to 892.
Yeah.
In Viewers League 2, Viewers League 2, I played Kelly Orton. Animals are great, and again, I got her by about a ton. You had a loss to Tyson Newell, run and gun. That was a big scoring game, 916 to 897.
That's right. Round 1 doesn't matter.
In Viewers League 3, I played Sarah Samuel. What's the Madison?
Nice.
I only just got over her. She got 888. And what's even more disappointing is she doesn't have Ryan Madison in her team. So, please explain.
Probably a name from last year then.
Okay.
Just carried over.
And you knocked over the other fantasy analyst, CK.
Yeah, doesn't know what he's doing.
So this week, I'm playing the Thunderhawks in Viewers League 1. You're playing old mate Dempsey's Dingbat, so that's going to be a cracker.
It's on the loss coming my way probably.
In Viewers League 2, I play Joey Ataki. No, sorry.
I can't read the writing.
Irific.
Yeah.
That's his team. And you play old mate Robert Fung. Fung's Fantasy Flukes. You get all the returning ones.
They're all going to beat me too.
I hope so. Round In Viewers League 3, I got Renegade Shobby, and you've got Lone Scout. So
Yeah, I'll win that one though.
you got one win.
Yeah, got one in the bank.
So good luck to those guys. Good luck to everybody again. Should be another good round.
Yeah.
I just want to call out the top 3 scorers of the week too. If we can, we might put them up on the screen.
Oh, we go. Take effort. Just read the names out.
So in third place was Aaron Murad, 925. In second place was Generation Jack, 938. And in first place was NRL, I think that's a Fantasy Lounge, Bo's Useless Mob at 960. So that's a really good score. Well done. Set yourself up well for the season.
Cool.
Trades?
This week?
Yeah.
I'm not making any.
Nah, it's, well, yeah, pretty much just hold
I'm just
trades.
taking the captaincy off Gerbo and giving it back to Fafita where it belongs.
I'm looking to... we all love trading, so I'll probably trade.
Yeah, still an upper.
I need to strengthen up my forwards. I was going to upgrade to either Vaughan or Tolman, but I might actually downgrade to a Laurie. Hopefully he's got a few price rises the next 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I just don't see Sivo. I shouldn't have got him. I should have kept him.
Yeah, but it's... I'm not going to burn a trade on a base price guy who might score 5 tries this week because he's playing against the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the problem is I've got to either play Kahu or Sivo. So I probably want to...
Yeah.
I was talking up Braden Burns, so it's my own fault. I should have stuck with him. So that's probably Braden Burns, and I'll probably play him.
Nice. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
We've overrun over time.
Yeah, way over, but doesn't matter. Good luck with your team, and see you next week.
See you next week.